Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, your go-to place for everything cybersecurity, ethical hacking and web application security. If you ever wonder how hackers exploit websites to gain unauthorized access or how small oversights in access control can lead to big breaches, you are in the right place. Here we break down complex security concepts like broken access control into simple, hands-on tutorials and real-world examples. Whether you are a student, a cybersecurity enthusiast, or a budding ethical hacker, hit that subscribe button and join us on the journey to making the web a safer place, one vulnerability at a time. Let's dive into the world of security, starting with access control vulnerabilities. In today's digital world, where web applications and software systems in general have become an integral part of our lives, ensuring the security and integrity of this system is the utmost importance. A key factor that stands out among many security concerns that developers and organizations face is access control. The foundation of strong web security determines who has access to specific resources or can perform specific actions within a system. This video will explain what broken access control is, what causes it and its consequences, and how to prevent such vulnerabilities from affecting the security of your web applications. Access control acts as the security guard, carefully regulating permissions and privileges to prevent an unauthorized user from compromising sensitive data, tampering with vital operations, or gaining improper advantages. It's a mechanism that distinguishes between a legitimate user and a malicious intruder, ensuring that the right people have access to resources while keeping the wrong hands away. However, despite its critical role in web security, access control is not resistant to vulnerabilities. One particular threat that affects many systems is broken access control. This security vulnerability occurs when its mechanisms are misconfigured, improperly implemented, or fail to account for edge cases. Understanding the complexities of broken access control and implementing best practices can help you protect your digital assets, user data, and integrity of your web-based systems. Broken access control is a security flaw that occurs when the access control mechanism within a web application have weaknesses, are misconfigured, or are disregarded, allowing the unauthorized individuals to gain unauthorized access to restricted resources or perform actions beyond their unauthorized privileges. In simple terms, the system fails to enforce appropriate user access restrictions, allowing unauthorized users to access sensitive data, manipulate functionalities, or elevate their privileges within the application. The term broken refers to access control mechanisms that are not working properly or have been compromised somehow. This can happen for a variety of reasons, which we go over later in this video. While sometimes mistakenly used interchangeably, authentication and authorization represent fundamentally different functions. In simple terms, authentication is the process of verifying who a user is, while authorization is the process of verifying what they have access to. We can begin by comparing authentication and authorization by asking who you are and what you are allowed to do. We can compare these processes to going through security in an airport and showing your ID to authenticate your identity in the real world. When you arrive at the gate, you present your boarding pass to the flight attendant, so they can authorize you to board your flight and allow access to the plane. Authentication is the process of verifying who a user is, while authorization is the process of verifying what they have access to. In this video, we'll talking about broken access control, which takes the fifth place in OWASP's Top 10 2017. By making use of variety of resources, especially the OWASP, broken access control is a threat that has taken seriously and it has a significant impact on web application security. Okay, so let's solve some labs which will gives idea about access control vulnerabilities. So here we are going to use boot Swigger. First lab is unprotected admin functionality. Here we have to retrieve the admin functionality. This is the window for that vulnerability. Now we are going to search for robot.txt file in the URL. Here I am entering the robot.txt and it shows that the user agent set as wildcard is available and disallow shows the administrator panel. Now we just simply copy that administrator panel path and replace it to the robot.txt file. By using that we can see that the administrator panel is visible or not. So here the panel is visible and we can see the users Carlos and Wiener, and we have the functionality to delete the users also. So here I am clicking on delete Carlos user and the user is deleted successfully, so the lab is solved. The second lab of access control vulnerabilities is unprotected admin functionality with unpredictable URL. Here in this lab we have to find out the unprotected admin panel where this page is useful. Here the admin panel is unprotected. So for that we'll check the source code of that functionality, and in this we'll try to find out the admin word, and by using that we'll figure out the path. Here the variable is admin equals to false is declared. So this variable is using if else loophole. We'll find out the path, and the panel, in the panel tag it shows /admin hyphen and word which is a string. So this can be used for hiding the admin panel, and by using that we can try to access the admin panel. So just simply copy that path and try to paste it on the URL endpoint. Here I'll try to paste it at above and it shows the admin panel. So here the Carlos user delete option is visible, and after clicking on that the user is deleted successfully. In conclusion, access control is an important aspect of web security, and developers and organizations must implement all necessary safeguards like implement role-based access control model, use strong authentication and authorization mechanism, use the principle of least privilege. Direct object references should be protected and validated. This can be implemented or used to avoid a breach in access control. Furthermore, by implementing appropriate mechanisms, employing security coding practices, and using best practices, the risk of broken access control is reduced and applications are protected from unauthorized intrusions. Thanks for watching. I hope this video gave you clear understanding of broken access control and why it is such a critical security risk. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content on cybersecurity and ethical hacking. If you got questions or want to see more demo in next video, drop a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.